Thank you, Lee Corso, for the many memories. I was actually there for that particular game day. Rocky Top here. We're going to be talking about score predictions. It's finally here. It's game day. What? Okay. So, a few notes here. Clips are courtesy of Sports Productions. Link will be in the description box if you want to see more highlights or all of the highlights. I'm just showing a clip. So, anyways, here we go. Top 25. You got Tennessee, Syracuse, Ohio State, Texas, Indiana, Old Dominion, Florida State, Alabama. A couple of games here that do catch my eye, but first and foremost, the Texas and Ohio State game. Here is Arch Manning circled there. The offense forms a wedge to prevent the defense from getting to the quarterback. Halfback goes out for a little protection and throws it deep for the touchdown. Perfect eye vision of Arch Manning. Other end, you're looking at wide receivers. Not so much known about the quarterback on Ohio State's end, but we got like 3 very good wide receivers on Ohio State. This is Jeremiah Smith. He breaks from coverage and catches it in mid-stride. Next set of games are going to be more intriguing, but I see Ohio State possibly winning it in overtime. Tennessee wins, and Alabama gets the win over Florida State. Don't really think Florida State has made that big of a jumps from last year. So moving forward, you got Georgia versus Marshall, Penn State, Nevada, Iowa State, South Dakota, Oregon versus Montana State on the next batch. These games are pretty much straightforward. However, I do see Georgia winning, but Marshall is good enough to where I think they might beat the spread. The spread is 38.5. Probably not that big of a win. Now, next set, you're looking at Oklahoma, Illinois State, Florida versus Long Island, Kansas State, North Dakota, and Texas State versus UTSA. All of those are going to be wins for the top 25 easy. Moving forward, you have Clemson versus LSU, Michigan versus New Mexico, Texas Tech here against Arkansas Pine Bluff. Alright, so Nussmeier on LSU is good at scrambling out, and this is the highlight that you're going to see here. Wide receiver goes on an out pattern, and the other wide receiver kind of makes a little in route, and that makes a play, and Nussmeier sees it, throws it to the play. Perfect precision. Now, Klubnik on Clemson's side, he actually is more of a pocket passer, so he drops back, line forms the wedge, and he waits for the play to develop on the left side of the field. You'll see that he'll cut in and then he'll shoot down the field. Open in coverage. Perfect play. I see Clemson beating LSU by a touchdown. More returning talent on Clemson's side than LSU's. That's the determining factor there. Again, top 25 teams win. You got SMU versus East Texas A&M, Arizona State, North Arizona, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, and then Miami, which I've talked about, versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame has some intrigue Does not have the same quarterback as last year, but neither does Miami. Now, on Notre Dame, their main emphasis will be Jeremiah Love at halfback. He sees holes like no other. These linemen will kind of spread out towards the right, except for the right tackle. He cuts out over to the left, which creates a big gaping hole on that left side there, and Love just takes it and he puts on the accelerator. Alright, now, on the other end, Carson Beck. He can actually scramble out as well. He's a great runner. This is an example of him running. The wide receivers play a fake out like they're going out for a pass. Linemen create a false wedge and drive the defense back into the backfield. And Carson veers out off to the right side for a pretty nice run play here. He's got really good vision. With that being said, South Carolina versus Virginia Tech, that's a toss-up. But I see Notre Dame still edging it out over Miami. It will be a close game, but when it comes to the overall experience, and as I said before, Miami has a ton of transfers coming in. There's a lot of questions about that team, yet they'll still probably be good. But I still see Notre Dame getting the win on this one. Remember to like and subscribe, and please check out Sports Productions. Peace, everybody. See you on the next one.